everybody. We are outside the door. I made that. That's my automatic lock. It's a smart home, but it's pretty dumb. Okay. So here's your long-awaited door. Front door, I keep a cap, I keep my keys, I keep face masks. There, if you look behind, I have that cool sign, and these come on at times. This is the plant I got from my grandmother's funeral, and it is growing so fast. It's absolutely beautiful. They've got some fairy lights in there, but underneath they're purple. I forget what it's called. And I have it, really that's an outside table, but you know, it is what it is. There's my little Christmas tree on the little table, and that's my Christmas ornament for this year that I had made. And a little fake poinsettia. And TV is on a fireplace. I like playing it on that. And there's my stuff. And over here we have my subwoofer, my stink spray, my other lamp. I had just black. They didn't meet, but I didn't want like 4 black panels, so I put white in between, and they turned out great. I love it. And that's the sofa, and that's my blanket that I cover it with. And the lamp. And the flowers. And then that's looking back at the door. And there's my chair with the blanket. This is my recliner. And this is behind. This is just where my stuff is on the end table. Here was the rug that I got right before I left Hoover. It's black, white, and it's got a pinch of gray and a pinch of blackish, tannish gray. I don't know. But, and I bought that. And here is my home office I made. I had this corner, like, this whole corner has this thing where you change the air filter, but it doesn't really bother my chair. And that's the laptop that I bought. I haven't really been on it that much, but there's no electricity over here, so I had to find a light. Those are just, I forgot to cut those off, but this is a battery powered light. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out how to cut it on. So see, it lights up, and then you just, well, I want it all go off. I look like an idiot. Okay, now it's off. I just put my pampas grass. I put the clock up, and I've got my stuff I need, my medical stuff I need. It's got little hangers. It was $40. I put it together in like 5 minutes. Here is my kitchen as you are looking into the living room. Over here is just a sign that says family, and that was in my apartment. This was never hung in my apartment. That's a motion sensor. It goes off at a certain time if anybody is. And I hung my baskets, but you can see I have a big spot missing. That's where I'm going to have a table and chairs. And as the sign says, that's the pantry. Because apparently in 1945 they didn't have food and didn't have a pantry. But up here, on top of the fridge, I've got my stink magnet, and some antique bottles and tin stuff. Nothing much. I'm not a big fan of the kitchen, but when you change something from 1945 until now, things aren't quite the same. But yeah, those look just like real eggs, but they're not. I bought them on Amazon. And there's my wax warmer, my knives. I like black, silverware, everything. I like llamas. And there's some of my antique looking signs. And there we go. And this looks right out at the front yard. And yeah, so this is where things get weird. We have, that's the way the plugs look in the kitchen. I don't know whether it didn't have electricity in the beginning, but that's like, one of them's a refrigerator, so I had to plug up a, what's it called? Surge protector, and I hung my vacuum, and I plugged it up, and the microwave's plugged up, and the toaster's plugged up, and that bowl that you can see was my great-great-grandmother's bowl. She made biscuits in it every single morning, my grandmother said. God rest her soul, both of them. Okay, I try to keep fruits and vegetables. And now we're looking into the laundry room. This is the room I told you that was huge. I found this on Amazon 50% off. And I think it just set it off. And I bought that little stand to put all my laundry stuff on. And then the washer, the dryer, brooms and stuff. And then got a couple little signs in here. And that's the smart home hub. I put those up. That's a window. There's another window. And then I have things. This is original ceiling. Look at that. I wish the whole house was like that. But you can hear you can't screw into that. And then there's cinder blocks. But I've got stuff all the way back here. Toilet paper, everything. I don't use that door. So, it is what it is. But, yeah, see? This was, if that's original, but this is a built-on room, I don't know. Maybe they made a porch, one, but there was no back door. So, yeah. Cut that off. All right, there's the back. Here's my new Bible cover I bought. It says, "She is clothed with strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future." Proverbs 31:25. One of my favorite. And this says, "Holy Spirit, you are welcome here." and somebody gave me that. I made that. That's one of the things that I've been doing, crafting. This is the hallway, the infamous hallway where they put this. They have a hard time matching, and it's already soft again. They're gonna have to do a lot of work in here. There's my arrows, used to be in my bathroom. And this is, I'm scared to walk over here. This is what I call the warrior wall, but I'll give you another look at that when I go to the bathroom where you can see it. I made this for my door. Now this room, it's obviously not done. And that was over my bed. And now I've got one more thing that's going to go over there. But that's the bottom, that's the top of my bed. And so I'm sleeping on a mattress and box springs. My TV's in here. My closet is, fairly big. I gotta fit some stuff in there, like this whole thing of shoes. But, I can do that somewhere else. Okay, to the bathroom. Oh, that's I can control it from my cell phone. I don't usually touch it, but there's the thing I just had made of me and Peyton, the canvas. He looks so handsome. Now this is looking in the bathroom. There's a sign that's on the door. And you can tell these are old doors. And they are solid. I had to nail a tack into it. And then here's a couple signs. And then I've got some shelving for my body care, like facial care and stuff like that. And I put that in here because there's no storage. Because what you see right there on that thing is all. And it's so thin. It can barely fit like 2 rolls of toilet paper deep. But I love the sink and the hardware. And I put that up and there I am. And then up here I've got stuff. Peyton made that. I put like my oral care stuff here. And that looks out into the backyard, and nobody wants to look in the toilet, April. But that's just my speaker for when I get in the shower. And the problem is, if you look here, that's how much room you have to go to the bathroom. So instead of sitting like this, I have to sit sideways. Yeah, I have to sit sideways. And I love my shower curtain. And I just got out of here about an hour ago, so that's dry. But it was at least a newer shower. And it's plenty big. And to deal with the storage problem, I've got this hanging on the back door. This got like razors and lotions and potions and whatever. And this is the warrior wall. That's what I call it. Because, well, first off, we have no linen closet. So I bought this doodad that I thought was going to fit in the bathroom, but it didn't. But it's not taking up hardly any of my, walkway. So I put like soap and bath bombs in there and towels. But A lot of you gave me these. A lot of them were gifted. I made that one. Yeah. So, yeah, I bought that one. But now we're going to go into the guest bedroom. And when you come in here, you'll see an oldie but a goodie, my vanity. I've got, it says be your own kind of beautiful. Somebody gave that to me. And this is pretty much the same, except I don't have all my skincare in here anymore. I tinted that glass to make it blue, pink, and yellow. And that's just my makeup sponge. And, well, makeup. And I bought that. Inner Beauty is great, but a little lipstick never hurts. My perfumes, nothing, you know. I keep jewelry down there, like my earrings, my rings, things like that. My nose rings. And it's just got, now instead of it's just got just a regular chair. Because over here on this side of the room, which is going to get neater, but this was the stand, the rolling cart that I used for crafting. And then I bought this to store crafting supplies. That's stuff that I've already made. Stuff that I'm working on. I bought the table. And I broke one of my lamps that I loved. And there's one on each end table. And so I had to buy new ones for the living room, put the older ones in my bedroom, and then just move this one in here to help while I'm sitting here. But I use the ring light because it's brighter. And I hung these, they're made for kids' books, but they fit my chalk paints and my apple barrel paints like perfect. It couldn't be a better fit. And I made that. And there's some of the big stuff I couldn't get under there, and my heat gun and my glue gun, and plain chair here. This has got more arts and crafts stuff in it. So now, guest bedroom, we've got huge window frames. And there is where I was talking about 2 huge boxes. That's Peyton's Christmas. This is packed so much that I don't have anywhere to hang that right now. That's my circular mirror and that faith sign. And I keep my tools over there. And there's the mirror and the sign. I mean, it's not equal on the bed. That bothers me, but oh well. It'll be just fine. But and then I have that on the bed. I like the Berber carpet, and that's what was down the bathroom, down the hallway. But for some reason, they put this ugly crap down. Now this room is the room that's got, that thing in it. And that's moving boxes that I'm trying to sell. And yeah, so there you are, looking in the bedroom, looking into the bedroom, back into the living room. Yeah, and we're back where we started. So if there's anything y'all have questions about, put it down below. And I'm sorry it's took me so long to do it, but I like the way the living room is in here. It feels like this room is way bigger than the room I had in Hoover, even though it's not, but because it's cornered off equally, I was able to have like the desk area and the bookshelf area. And so yeah, I keep my flashlight right there, and y'all probably recognize that from my other apartment. And that's what the lock looks like. And when you look at it on the outside and you want to lock it, say you're leaving, you press the lock, but it won't. It'll close after 30 seconds or 45 seconds of inactivity. But yeah, so this is the last thing that I like before I'm completely done decorating, and probably a few more baskets. But anyway, God bless you all. Hope you have a wonderful night. We are going to be freezing here. There we go. We're going to be freezing here, as in like real freezing for Alabama, like 20s. And yeah. All right. Well, I love you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!